Oklahoma City. That's the location for the Pacers. The versatile athletic Pascal Siakam. He could be a factor tonight as they prepare to face the defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pacers, Thunder. We'll be right back for the tip. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Our reporter, Allie LaForte. Indiana's starting group, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Thunder, two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's James in at the 3 slot. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant. With the ball racing from one side of...
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Launches it. Fires in the triple.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma. Siakam against Dort. Kicks it out to Holmgren from deep. Siakam pulls down the board. On offense, here are the Pacers. Dort grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Williams. Now Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Holmgren outside. From downtown. That doesn't go either for Holmgren. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Hartenstein against Halliburton. To the left side wing. Siakam outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Now here's Williams. Guarded closely. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's SGA. To win the drought. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers leading by 5. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Now here's SGA. And it's Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Nembhard. No points yet. Halliburton for 3. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Williams. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Halliburton for 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back over to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Indiana leading. And here's Halliburton. There's a screen. Pass to Huff. 4 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein, defended by Halliburton. Williams from long range. Pacers with a rebound. On the wing, Nembhard. Dort defending. Halliburton outside. Pass to Huff. Now Siakam. Nembhard for 3. The Pacers again can't hit. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Siakam. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Siakam. Williams passes to Dort. Knocks down the triple.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Can they get it? Outside Nesmith. Nembhard against Williams. The trap by Nembhard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Now here's SGA. He's scoreless. Here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. To the inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. Lets the 3 fly. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Now here's Nesmith from the wing. That's good on the jumper.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Outside, Williams. And here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Holmgren's got 7 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And that's good for 2. Siakam's gotten his second bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Holmgren. 7 points in the game. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Huff's got 5 rebounds in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Now Nesmith. Williams defending. Pass to Nembhard. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Shepard comes in for Nesmith. Matherin's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, Wallace puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Shepard. And he makes it on the layup.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back over to you, Brian.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Matherin. No made baskets yet. Puts up a deep 3. Williams grabs the board. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. SGA's checked in for Williams. Then for Indiana, Bradley comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. Indiana trailing here. McConnell outside. Here's Halliburton. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
SGA passes to Williams. And here's Wallace, defended by Halliburton. Wiggins for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Thunder trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Wiggins outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Halliburton looking for an opening. On the wing, Bradley. Jacks up a 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams, a screen on McConnell. Inside, here's Wiggins, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Wiseman, he's checked in for Bradley. And Wiggins drops them both. Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton outside. Toppin, a screen on Caruso. Back to Halliburton. From the high post. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Aaron Wiggins out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Indiana making a switch here. Walker's checked in. On the wing, Wallace. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. SGA knocks down a 3.
That's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Halliburton. The kick out to Walker. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Jang's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Bradley, he's checked in for Walker. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Indiana with a rebound. On the wing, Matherin. He's guarded by Caruso. Matherin passes to McConnell. Caruso against Matherin. Lets it fly. The rebound by Wiggins. And it's Caruso with the ball for OKC. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Knocked away. And stolen by McConnell. Now here's Halliburton. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And now it's a 7-point Indiana lead. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Bradley. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Indiana on D. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. On the wing, SGA. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And here's Indiana now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Toppin, a screen on Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin inside. He's guarded by Caruso. A nice shot by Toppin. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
Wiggins with a screen on Nembhard. Down low. And stolen by Nembhard. Halliburton, the pass to Huff. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Caruso. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Matherin with a steal. To the inside. Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So for Oklahoma City, Holmgren comes in for Wiggins, and Williams is subbed in for Caruso. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Matherin. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren to stop the drought. The Pacers pull it in.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. Holmgren reaches up and throws it down.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well, leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Now, here's Williams. No points so far. Clock at 4. Dort outside. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, tremendous job having hands ready, feet prepared. Catch and shoot opportunity for Lou Dort is good.
Halliburton outside. They set the screen. 3-pointer. Indiana again missing. Thunder trail by 8. Williams passes to SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Halliburton with the steal. Here's Huff. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Siakam. 3-pointer. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 7 assists in the game. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for OKC. Holmgren outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Neesmith. And stolen by Williams. Outside, SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana leading by 9. Pass to Huff. Now here's Siakam. Williams defending. Halliburton outside. Another 3 for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Siakam. And stolen by Holmgren. Holmgren finishes with style in transition. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Huff, the pass to Halliburton. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 15.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Now here's Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Dort, the pass to Williams. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pacers leading by 11. Here's Huff. Now Siakam. A minute 31 left in the first half. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Nembhard, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to SGA. SGA attacking. Williams from long range. Drills it from deep. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Nembhard outside. Over Williams. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Fires for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 is up. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Siakam. Indiana making a switch here. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Here's Wallace. 1 second left. And no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pacers out in front, up by 11. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, I'm here with Coach Rick Carlisle. A hot start. Coach, what did you like about this team's execution offensively?
We were making some shots. We moved the ball well at times. You've got to be careful about having the ball stick when they're doing their switching.
Good luck with the ball movement in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And the Thunder in possession here. On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Huff in at the center position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. 4-3. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Now, here's Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. SGA with it. Siakam covering. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Huff's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Nembhard. Nesmith on the wing. And here's Halliburton.
I'm open!
Over to the left wing. Now here's Nembhard. Over Williams. Nembhard. Good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Here's the pick. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 6 points.
Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Siakam using his length inside.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Nesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Doris.
Exactly right, B.A., and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey team, well the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication, we're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Guys, back over to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Neesmith. And Indiana misses again. Thunder trail by 11. The drive by Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein. Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over SGA. Halliburton, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. Holmgren, right side. Takes a three. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Ooh, SGA from long range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Halliburton against Williams. On the wing, Nembhard. Over Dort. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Hartenstein with a screen on Halliburton. SGA passes to Dort. Outside, SGA. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot won't fall. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams with it. Picked up by Neesmith. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Pacers with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton to win the cold spell. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren outside. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
What I love about Jalen Williams, he makes his presence felt on the game. Athleticism, tireless work ethic, and offensive skills that are just blossoming with each repetition.
And he drops the first. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and Williams drops them both. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. 15 points in the game. Back to Nembhard to win the drought. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Caruso. Still no points. Outside for SGA. He buries it from three.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Nembhard with it. Dort defending. Three-pointer Mathurin. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
And one thing about Mathurin, he keeps pressure on that defense.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
That free throw good from Mathurin. And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, B.A. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
And he nails the third. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster, it is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
To the inside, and that one is hammered home.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
SGA against Halliburton. Taking it inside. SGA.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Nembhard, right side. Dort with a steal. Mathurin against Caruso. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Now here's Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Indiana's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Siakam outside. Caruso. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Then for Indiana, Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. Shepard comes in for Nembhard, and it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Toppin passes to Siakam. It's picked off. Pass to Williams. Down low. Oh, it's stolen. And here's Matherin to the paint. Here's Siakam. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Siakam, pass to Toppin. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Toppin's got 8.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The kick out to Wiggins. Pure from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
And since the break, they have looked like a completely different team, especially on offense, where they're really cooking right now.
McConnell passes to Matherin. There's a screen by Toppin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Right wing. Shoots. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
McConnell outside. Now here's Matherin. Watched by Wallace. Picked it! It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Williams. There's a screen. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Wallace outside. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go. And stolen by Williams. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Jalen Williams out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. He drops it from range.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Bradley. Mathurin against Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin outside. Here's Bradley. And he hits it to tie the game.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wiggins with a screen on McConnell. Pass to Wiggins. Shot's good. SGA making the play.
Well, just good recognition in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander reacting to the defense perfectly.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
McConnell finds Toppin. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Wallace outside. On the take. Outside, SGA. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wiggins. This one for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Mathurin. Bradley sets a screen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Pacers. Wiseman, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Both free throws good from Mathurin.
One thing you know about Benedict Mathurin, this guy oozes confidence, and he is an impact scorer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Mathurin. Nembhard left side. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Caruso outside. And the ball out of play. The Pacers will have it. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Toppin, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin passes to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Clock at 6 to take the lead. That shot off the mark. Thunder with a lead. Dort, the pass to SGA. Back to Dort. Outside, Williams. Nembhard against Dort. Pass to Caruso. Three-pointer off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Here's SGA. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Toppin outside. Now here's Mathurin. Nembhard for 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Dort. Caruso, the pass to SGA. Back to Caruso. Pass to Wiggins. Now Caruso from the arc. The rebound by Nembhard.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Oh, they get a hand on it. Toppin with it. Left side Mathurin. Some solid defense from Williams. On the wing, SGA. And he converts the layup. And now a 4-point Thunder lead.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. And it's all from three-point range. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Dort, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Dort. Now Caruso. It's Wiggins on the wing. Counted from distance. Wiggins got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Oh, Wiseman using his size.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. For the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Jalen Williams in for Caruso. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Wiseman. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Mathurin. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Siakam. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. 10 points for Jalen Williams.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Halliburton. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. SGA can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard outside. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Williams.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on SGA. 5 to shoot. From behind the arc. Halliburton, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up pulls it in. Now Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Right at the free throw line, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Thunder leading by 7. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren shoots a 3. Ooh, it misses. Here's Siakam. Halliburton fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Ball stolen. And here's Siakam. Williams against Halliburton. Nembhard fires. Williams rips down the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Huff. Nembhard fires. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Holmgren. Stolen by Siakam. Now Halliburton. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Can't get the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside SGA. Now Hartenstein. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Can't get it to go. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. Piece up.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what do you think?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
From deep three-point land. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the Thunder take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.